Buemi might be close enough on the run down towards turn one. He's going to look to the inside line, but Daniel Abt will try and cover. Buemi looks to the outside line and goes through around the outside. Great move from Sebastian Buemi. Here comes Lucas Di Grassi. Pushes the fan boost, and D'Ambrosio covers the inside line, and Di Grassi still tries to look to the inside line, so close between them. Di Grassi locks up, manages to get it stopped in time, and takes the lead of the Mexico E-Prix. Here comes Buemi up the inside, coming down into one.
Oh, c'est quoi ça? Il peut pas changer de ligne comme ça.
Buemi saying, what was that? And maybe swearing, my French isn't good enough, but I know comme ça is what was that, and it was a last-minute move across from D'Ambrosio. Buemi's going to look to the inside. Oh, he's into the back of him. They come together and they go both straight over the chicane.
Jesus, he completely crashed into me.
D'Ambrosio furious with that. It didn't look to me as though D'Ambrosio actually made too much of a move that time through. Meanwhile, back to this battle for second place. D'Ambrosio under pressure. Look from the inside from Buemi. He's darting around in the mirrors. He's trying to go around the outside. Great attempt from Sebastian Buemi. Surely he cut across the track there. And
He got the chicane.
I think D'Ambrosio made my point there. So let's see what happens here with Sebastian Buemi. Is he going to give that place back? An audacious attack. And here comes Prost attacking, and they're going to make contact there. And this is really difficult times for D'Ambrosio. Buemi slowing down, D'Ambrosio's going wide, through goes Prost. And I think Buemi's trying to slow to give the place back. And now that means Prost is through and Abt is through. And D'Ambrosio, apologies for the language, but he is absolutely livid. And so he goes straight over the chicane himself to try and get back past.
What's going on, guys? I don't understand.
It's like the Wild West.
It's like wacky races.
It is the pole man Oliver Turvey on his 30th birthday. Alongside him on the front row is Jose Maria Lopez. All 5 lights are on and we go green in Mexico City. Good start from Oliver Turvey. Very good start as well from Jean-Eric Vergne. Can he challenge on the run down towards the first corner? Couldn't quite find the inside line, and that's going to allow Heidfeld through. Heidfeld's into third place. Are we all going to get through safely further back? Looks as though we are just about. Di Grassi does a little bit of grass cutting, loses out as a result. Vergne, 5th for Bird, 6th for... Oh, and there's an accident in there, and that is going to be Maro Engel, who's gone into the back of Lucas Di Grassi. There you can see the damage on the back of Lucas Di Grassi's car. Oh, but is that Turvey slowing? Is that Oliver Turvey slowing down, the race leader? Down the start-finish straight, we're on board with Lopez, but Turvey is slowing down. There he is.
Oh, no.
From the lead of the race, Oliver Turvey has run into trouble. To the outside, look, oh, he's lost it! He's lost it and he's gone! Lopez bins it at turn 1, and what a shame, and Buemi bins it with him! Incredible! Buemi was trying to overtake around the outside. Goodness me. And here comes Bird. Has he got the overlap? Has he got the overlap? Vergne's on the outside. Where's Bird? Behind. Oh, there go the Mahindras. Bird gets a hit.
Through the turn 13 area.
Oh, he's made a mistake. In the wall, not quite. Vergne tries to get the inside. D'Ambrosio closed the door, but this has to be it now for Jean-Eric Vergne. He's up into second place, and he has now got to sprint if he wants to take Di Grassi and win the Mexico City E-Prix. Round goes Heidfeld, pirouetting in the stadium, and then a shunt, and the two teammates hit each other. Mitch Evans is caught up in all of that as well. They all get going. That's going to be a safety car, and that could clinch the race for Lucas Di Grassi. And here comes Sam Bird now. He's going to go around the outside. Can he get this one done? Oh, what a move from Sam Bird. An early pit stop behind the safety car. Looked like a gamble. Looked like it wasn't going to pay off. But it's victory for Di Grassi in Mexico.
Fantastic.
All 5 lights are on. And we go green in Mexico City. It's a decent start from Rosenqvist. Turvey's trying to pull alongside him, but Rosenqvist comes across, covers it nicely. Buemi looking racy, and Daniel Abt looks to the outside. Great start from the German for Audi. He has made up a place. Everybody safely through the first corner. Lucas Di Grassi has already made up 1 place. This is where the concertina tends to happen, though, coming down into turn 3. Look at Jean-Eric Vergne up the inside of 2 cars, side by side with Da Costa. There's a bit of bodywork flying further back, but predominantly we're safely through, but a really feisty start to the race.
Pace of the car.
Rosenqvist is slowing. Race leader Felix Rosenqvist in the Mahindra. It's crawling. Oliver Turvey is into the lead of the Mexico City E-Prix, and Rosenqvist is out of contention, and it has that tyres, but he's now in last place. Felix Rosenqvist is not going to score big here in Mexico City, and he is going to slide away from the championship lead. And what an opportunity this is for Sebastian Buemi in second place to bring himself into the fight. So there is Daniel Abt. Well, let's see what happened then. Here we go, on board with him, coming down into turn one. Buemi covers the inside line. Oh, he's made a mistake. Buemi's thrown it away in a second position.
Oh, Turvey's made a mistake.
And this is going to allow Jean-Eric Verne the opportunity to challenge for second position. Neo of Oliver Turvey covers the inside line. Verne on the outside for Tajita as they come down towards turn one. Turvey should be able to hold that for the moment. He does. Oh, and there's a car stopped. Is that
Rosenqvist?
Heidfeld?
It looks like Heidfeld. It is.
It's Heidfeld. It's the other Mahindra of Nick Heidfeld. Here comes Buemi using his fan boost up the inside of Jean-Eric Verne, and that now is third position for the Swiss driver. We'll keep an eye on that one. Here comes Buemi, locks up. They both lock up, and they both just make it through. Daniel Abt is going to win for Audi. Their winless streak is over. Abt victorious in Mexico. All 5 lights are on, and we're green in Mexico City. It's a good start from De Grassi, so Verline comes over to cover the inside. Massa's got a good start as well as they spread out into turn one, and there goes Roland up the inside into second place. What a move from the British driver, fourth to second in the first corner. Verline still leads, Roland second, De Grassi third. Up into fourth place has gone Buemi. Felipe Massa has lost a couple of places. Now they come into this first pinch point on the circuit. Is everyone going to get through relatively safely? Yes,
so
it's a
far,
bit messy, but nothing too bad. What a start from Roland. On board with him.
This is him through turn 12 actually, sorry, coming through 13 now.
So he looks to the inside.
Oh wow, got airborne. When you've got airborne like that, you have no brakes, trust me, I know.
Here's a look at it again. Keep your eyes to the right-hand side. Piquet went to the inside. Verne came across to cover it.
Wow, that's a big hit. A side slap as well. That really can damage the bones and the pelvis. And
how did Sims get involved? Did he just get wiped out by Verne?
Let's see how late the defence is from Jean-Eric. Look at him looking in his mirror, and he just keeps coming across. And there's the contact.
Look at Roland now. He's all over the back of race leader Pascal Wehrlein. Roland's going for his
attack mode. Can he hold the position?
Oh, he's made a mistake! And through goes De Grassi into second place. It slips away from Oliver Roland. No!
They touched.
Roland hitting with his teammate, and now they are both out of race win contention. There goes into attack mode. Yep, Pascal Wehrlein keeps the lead, but now De Grassi is right with him, and they've got the same amount of power. Oh, here comes De Grassi to the outside.
But three laps to go with 6%. That's a heck of
a long way.
This is tough.
5%. We feel your pain, Alan. Here comes Lucas.
Wehrlein covers the inside. He knows he has to lift. De Grassi to the outside, still not enough. Wehrlein saying, I'm really tight. And watch out as well for Roland. Roland's got 2%, he's not going to make it. Roland's not going to make this finish. Buemi's got 2% as well.
Nissan miscalculated.
Here they come, Roland's got 1%, it's done for Nissan. A third and fourth place finish is down the drain.
J'ai plus d'énergie! J'ai plus d'énergie!
C'est ce que je t'ai dit, on s'est trompé.
C'est pas possible, purée! J'ai honte, j'ai honte. Vous êtes... Christophe, il pouvait pas voir que il est resté. Pourquoi il avait 2% de plus que moi, l'autre? Non, il pouvait pas. Ça nous est jamais arrivé en 5 ans.
Through they come out of the final corner, unless for some reason there's the checkered flag now, but there won't be, because that's not how the race works. Onto the final lap of the race. Wehrlein lifts, De Grassi attacks, and he can't do it.
But can he do it into 3? Nissans are in all kinds of trouble.
Here they come. D'Ambrosio covering the inside line.
Here goes Lucas.
De Grassi up the inside, and Wehrlein goes straight on. And he cuts the chicane and he doesn't stop, and that's in the regulations. And this is going to run and run. This is going to be a post-race investigation, I fear, as to who is going to win the E-Prix, unless the BMW of Da Costa gets involved as well. Wehrlein's got 1%.
Mortara's got 4 more. I think Mortara's probably the only guy getting there to the finish.
He's gone from 6th to 4th.
The Nissans are out of this one. Verline, can he get to the line before he hits 0%? That's going to be the big question. Who's going to win the Mexico City Prix? Degrassi goes for it. Verline covers. He's defending like an absolute demon. Here comes Verline out of the final corner.
He's at
0. Degrassi wins. What a mad end to the Mexico City Prix. And we go green in Mexico City. It's a reasonable start from Lotterer. If anything, Nick de Vries has got a good getaway, and he's trying to find the inside line. Evans is through it. They're going to be contact. Lotterer is sent off in the Porsche turn 1. He tried to close the door, and he couldn't make it stick. And Mitch Evans is into the lead. De Vries is into 2nd. They almost make contact. Buemi is in 3rd. Robin Freins is up into 4th position around the outside of Andre Lotterer. No, it's Sam Bird in the other Envision car that is trying to get past Lotterer. Lotterer goes in deep, and he's thrown it away again. This time down at turn 5 and 6. No, he has actually managed to get back in front of Sam Bird. Impressive stuff in the end there from Lotterer. De Vries covers the inside line. Nico Muller in the black and white Dragon goes to the outside and sweeps around. The outside, he's in the wall. Straight into the wall for Nico Muller. He's out of the race after what was a strong performance.
Bird's looking like he's making a move.
Whoa, sends it, flies one into the stadium section, and he manages to send it through and get up into 3rd place. That was a robust manoeuvre from Sam Bird. It looks as though Lotterer doesn't quite have the pace in the Porsche to hold on to the front. Is he going to go for it into turn 1? And he's through. Here's Lucas Degrassi up the inside of Stoffel Van Dorn. That is 10th place now for Degrassi. And Oliver Rowland is trying to get through. There's a bit of contact there. Van Dorn trying to hold on, and he does. Lotterer has got some advertising attached to him. And he's got front wing problems. Lotterer's done. The tyres just popped. Oh, get off the... There's the flames coming now as well.
Last shot of him coming through the last corner with just a little bit of a slide on. Love it.
Here comes Da Costa to the inside. He's on Fambus. Oh, De Vries is closing the door aggressively. Now he's locked up massively. Oh, and he's into Freins. Oh, Robin Freins caught out of nowhere.
He won't stop.
We're on board with Degrassi, 8th place. Up ahead of us is Alexander Sims in 7th position. He started in 18th. What's he been up to? He's been passing Degrassi, he has.
Fantastic.
That's Da Costa's chance. Da Costa is through, is he? Up into 2nd position. He was side by side with Bird as they exited the stadium section. They're still side by side. Coming through Peraltada. Bird's got extra power, so he should be able to hold on to this one.
There's no way going side by side. Look at the marbles on the exit of the track. You're right there, you're in the wall.
Here they come down towards turn 1, and well, there was that Da Costa's chance. Bird's going to try and build the gap now.
1% more than Sam.
He's going to have to build the gap because right now I think his attack mode's going to run out with 1 lap and 1 minute to go.
Oh, it's
Bird's off yet.
All the marbles in the wall, and what was looking like a great day for Envision Virgin Racing has disappeared. And here, into the stadium section, on the final lap, comes Mitch Evans. It's a standing ovation. This was the place where Jaguar scored their 3rd big result in the history of Formula E. And is this the place that Mitch Evans really launches himself into being a championship contender? Through the final corner, one of the most dominant races in the history of the championship. Mitch Evans wins in Mexico City.
Wow.
Yes. Yes! This is how it's done, mate. Superb drive.
And we go green in Puebla. Oh, it's a bad start from Roland. Roland's going nowhere, and he's absolutely slowing down. Pascal Wehrlein leads the way. It's a great start from Max Günther, who's attacking his teammate into turn 1. The 2 BMW i Andretti's side by side, and Günther has somehow managed to get up into 2nd position. It's a huge burst of mud and dirt on the exit of the first corner, but Wehrlein leads. It's Günther 2nd, Dennis 3rd. Günther came from nowhere, started in 5th position. Oh, and in the wall is Cassidy. Nick Cassidy in the Envision Virgin car looks to be out of the race already.
Degrassi, a fabulous racing driver as he looks like he's going to try and pass Sims. He does up the inside into turn 1.
Degrassi is up into 4th position, and straight away he's going back past Degrassi. Lock up from Günther, gets it turned in, and he is back up into 4th place then. Freitz goes to the inside, has a huge lock-up and wipes out De Vries. 1st and 2nd in the championship. The 2 Dutchmen won't be scoring points today because of that. And it almost like qualifying. In qualifying at turn 1, Freitz had a huge front lock-up, couldn't get it stopped, and he's not trying to attack De Vries there. So there we go, he's used both his attack modes, he resumes the lead of the race. He's in a good position here now, is Pascal Wehrlein. He's still got quite a lot of energy.
Oh, Sims and Jean-Eric Verne. Was that a collision? Or Verne was further up the road? Let's
this
have a
on
look.
board with Verne then. He's going through attack mode now. Look to the right, and it's a close one. Oh, and he's been hit into the wall by Lynn. Lynn and Bird collide again. And there's the fight now for Da Costa. That's Antonio Felix Da Costa getting past Alex Lynn, and the safety car is deployed then. So here's what happened to Sam Bird coming out of attack mode, and it's pretty similar to the other Mahindra incident, isn't it? Almost identical.
It's identical in that blind spot, the same thing that happened to Alexander Sims.
Pascal Wehrlein, race leader, under investigation for a technical infraction.
I see Mortara looking, he's going to have a go at Max Günther. Max Günther defends to the inside.
Dramatically
big lock up on the rear.
And Mortara sends it in at 11, and Günther's getting mugged. Mortara's up to 3rd, Degrassi's up to 4th. Rast is trying to get through as well. Bold from Rast, and he makes it through. Forces his way past Günther. Classic René Rast style. And there's contact there as Da Costa tries to get past Günther as well. To the outside, Günther's struggling. This is surely heading straight to the wall. No, but it has allowed Jake Dennis to get through ahead of Da Costa.
As we see Jake Dennis going past his teammate Max Günther. Da Costa locking up, just making the corner.
But he's losing out here to Alexander Sims. Sims gets through. Absolutely ginormous lockup from Antonio Felix Da Costa on board with Degrassi. He's right up behind him. The fight for 2nd place goes for it. Degrassi through. There's that huge train of cars. Da Costa on the attack. Günther defending. There's a lockup from Stoffel van Doorn. There's a lockup from Nick De Vries. They all still manage to hit the apex. Wehrlein is still leading the way. The checkered flag is going to fall. Pascal Wehrlein takes the checkered flag in Puebla, but it's the 2 Audis who come across the line in 2nd and 3rd. There's the disqualification. Pascal Wehrlein has been disqualified for a technical infraction.
Wehrlein is disqualified.
Lucas de Grassi wins for the 3rd time in Mexico. That is his 1st win, the Brazilian, for a long, long time. All 5 lights are on, and we go green in Puebla. Good start from Roland this time, and it also looks like a good start from Jean-Eric Verne. Mortara's coming up alongside Pascal Wehrlein. Mortara's on the outside, coming into the braking zone for turn 1. He's going to outbrake Wehrlein, is he, as they come into the first corner? He is. Mortara is up into 2nd place. Verne and Dennis are going side by side through the right hand and out of turn 2. Look how dirty it is on the exit of that corner, but Roland holds the lead. Mortara 2nd, Wehrlein, Dennis, Verne, Lynn and Buemi are going side by side. Nick Cassidy's getting involved in there as well. Damage for Stoffel van Doorn.
As we see Lucas de Grassi making a very late move.
There's a look from Sergio Sette Camera, and he whacks Oliver Turvey, coming from a long, long way back there, Sette Camera. And this is where he's going to try and get past Jake Dennis. Jake Dennis defends vigorously. As you can see, Sette Camera and Turvey under investigation for causing an incident. There goes Mortara onto the dirty stuff, and he emerges just behind Dennis then, and goes for it straight away, coming into 7. Gets the move done.
As we see Jean-Eric Verne making a move on Jake Dennis. I don't think he was expecting that. Caught Jake Dennis napping just a little bit. Now Jake's holding the cars up behind.
So Roland's much, much quicker through the attack mode activation there, and comes out side by side with Jean-Eric Verne. Roland has got both of his attack modes done in the first 12 minutes of this E-Prix. And De Vries is in the pits as he got a left rear puncture. De Vries has a left rear puncture, I'm sure of it. Now this is a replay of Lucas de Grassi hitting the back of Nick De Vries as they came up into the left-hander of turn 7. Wehrlein activates his 2nd attack mode, and Nick Cassidy here in the purple Envision Virgin racing car, back up into 3rd, well now up into 3rd position I should say, and he hasn't taken any attack modes yet. Lotter in deep into the right-hander, and he's squeezing Sims in the wall, and he's just not letting him through. Sims forces his way past in the end. Some of the advertising is coming with the BMW of, all of the cars. There's some on the back of Günther as well. And there's more contact further back attack with Nato and Buemi. Buemi getting ahead. Nato
in
losing
trouble.
places.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of debris on the
He's
front
damaged.
of Jean-Eric Verne.
Mitch Evans and the Jaguar on the inside making the
And
move.
Freins is attacking Antonio Felix da Costa coming into turn one, and Freins gets through. Oh, that's where it all got crunchy with Bird. Sandwiched in, so Degrassi's got involved in another scrap here. As I say that,
Oh,
Nick
Oliver
Cassidy is
Rowland
using
hit the
attack
inside
mode.
wall. Look at the damage to the tyre. Has he damaged the wheel enough that he's going to get a flat tyre, or has he damaged the suspension? Looks like it. Ah, it's a mistake by Oliver Rowland.
Verline through into second place. An error from Oliver Rowland, and now Verline will set off to attack Eduardo Mortara.
Oh, and Verne spins.
Jean-Eric Verne throws it away from 5th place, out of absolutely nowhere at turn 9. And here's Gunter sending one from miles back, locked up. Verne sees him coming. He was looking in his mirrors all the way, and he knew if he wasn't careful, he was getting wiped out there. And there he just gets wide and slams into the barriers. Antonio Felix da Costa in the wall. Eduardo Mortara is leading the way, but he's got a big advantage here in Puebla after this mistake from Pascal Verline. He was right behind him and then got wide on the way in.
Yeah, he was a bit too far to the right through 6, and then that put him offline for 7.
Nick Cassidy up into 3rd place ahead of Oliver Rowland then at the, presumably then at turn 14, I guess, and the Envision Virgin car is up into 3rd place. We've got 1 minute plus a lap to go as we come across the line now, so 2 laps to go. Rowland isn't happy, he's locked up, we're on board with him, and he gets his stop just about. Eduardo Mortara wins in Puebla and launches himself into championship contention.